How's it going, guys? I'm Dr. P and welcome back today for yet another Fortnite video. Now in today's video, of course, I have some theories I want to lay on you. When don't I have a theory for you? You know what I mean? Like, it's always going on here. We're always thinking outside the box and trying to figure out what's going on with Fortnite. I especially want to talk about the lake as well as something you may have missed. If you haven't already for some reason, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below and become subscribed to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest Fortnite news, information, storyline updates, and a whole lot more. Also, if you would be so kind as to go ahead and drop a like on this video, let's shoot for somewhere around 1K likes, that would make my day. And with that said, guys, let's go ahead and get straight into this thing. So just a quick island update for you. It is basically at the rune site at Lazy Links. It just has not started to activate it yet, but it is basically there. And I'm expecting at any point now, we could expect to see that, starting to suck up the energy from the rune, and we'll start to see that activated. And then once that happens, guys, there's only one rune site left. So we're coming down on the conclusion of this island event, and I'm extremely excited to see what's going on. I'm not going to go into detail in this video because I've done that in plenty of other videos, but nonetheless, I'll keep you updated on what happens. I don't know how active you guys are or might be on the Fortnite Battle Royale subreddit, but I love it. I'm always reading stuff over there, and I came across a particularly interesting Reddit post / theory for Fortnite by user Wickedy Whack. Basically, he says someone slid into his DMs with this information, he pieced it all together, and he wanted to share it with us. So starting at level 30, you get a spray with a manhole cover and purple snake eyes. He then goes on to say at level 32, you get a set of dice that are rolled to display snake eyes. At level 68, you get a snake dance emote called Slytherin, and there of course you can see the emote. And then finally, there are multiple other snake references that are found throughout the game. The overall theme of the Reddit post, though, was saying something was going to be coming out of that hole, that portal in the middle of Loot Lake, which, coincidentally enough, I made a video talking about the very matter yesterday. I think this is very much in play for what could happen, but there seems to be a lot of hints about something coming out of this portal, maybe even a snake like implied in this theory. Just to kind of add on to that, here's a tweet from CrossLeaks over on Twitter, and you can see this repeated pattern of these eyes, which look like they belong to Raven because the Raven skin has eyes very much like this, so I don't know what that means, but you can see there's a recurring pattern of these eyes appearing. You can see there's a spray, and most recently there is a new coffin glider that came out alongside the Skull Trooper and Ranger, and basically it has some very strange creature inside of it that opens the lid and snoops out, and the eyes are exactly the same. So I wonder if there's any kind of hint here, any Easter egg, any, subconscious message they are trying to tell us based on what's going on here, because I do know that it's very strange that the eyes keep appearing over and over again with almost no real explanation. We'll just have to find out. To add on even more, that theory talked about the possibility of Loot Lake draining, and it even made videos where people think it already has drained a little bit. Well, if you did not notice, Epic Games has actually changed the name of Loot Lake ever since the island moved to Leaky Lake. And very much like the name implies, it looks like the water is leaking down into the hole. That's a popular theory, and the game is even backing it up. The game itself is backing that theory up, with the new name being Leaky Lake. It's leaking into the middle, it looks like. I wonder with the upcoming update that's about to go on, if we will see some changes to the map. Maybe the lake will get drained some more. We'll just have to wait and find out. But speaking of updates, 6.1 should be dropping tomorrow, considering their first tournament is tomorrow. In case you don't know what that is, in yesterday's video I talked about a leaked system that basically is an in-game event tab where you can compete in tournaments, do all sorts of stuff. It's a really sick system that's basically just competitive Fortnite in the game, and you don't need to go through a third-party site. They actually dropped a pretty quick introductory video on the feature, and as you can see, it is amazing. They're going to be able to do so much stuff with this, and they even said in a video that they are going to try and give prizes out to people who come in, exceptionally good standings and good placings in some of these events, which I think is awesome. And you don't even have to be a pro or, necessarily super skilled at the game. And that was a pretty big point of emphasis. They wanted to make sure everyone knew that. Like, it's going to be basically a ranked system in-game where it matches you up with players of a similar skill level, and you can accumulate points by, number one, winning the game, or just for multiple eliminations, and every elimination will help you get some points and level up and help you get higher in the ranking. So definitely a long-awaited feature. This is something that obviously a lot of people want and have wanted for a long while. With how big Fortnite competitive has actually gotten with all these streamers doing these tournaments all the time, this is a nice way to give the fans who maybe aren't so competitive and maybe a little more casual a taste at that competitive scene, which I think is awesome, and I'm looking very much forward to it. Let me know in the comments down below if you're planning on giving these in-game tournaments and in-game events a shot, because I think it's really going to help Fortnite, stay ahead. It's doing very well for itself, and obviously it's gaining players even to this day, which is crazy to think about. They have just reported their best numbers over the course of the past few months, so people are finding out about this game each and every day, which is really, really strange to think about. And I think these new events are really going to help people stick around and want to play the game longer, or maybe even come back to it if they left it a while ago. Just a quick heads up for those of you who are on PS4, make sure you go to your settings and set your message preferences to private. You do not want to be receiving messages from random people right now, because there's a bug that can brick your console when you receive or open a specific message, which is obviously not good, and you don't want that to happen to yourself. So go ahead and make sure nobody random can send you messages in the PS4 settings. I sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and support me if you like what you see and you want to see more. And if you're a true fan and you're really interested, go ahead and turn on those notifications. I'd really, really appreciate it. If you're planning on purchasing any V-Bucks for yourself at any time soon, be sure to go ahead and use my support a creator code, PineapplesYT, and tweet me a picture of you doing so, and I'll hit you up with that follow back. Always appreciate the fans hitting me with that support. If you want to get a hold of me to discuss Fortnite theories, or for whatever reason at all, the #1 way to talk to me outside of my comment section is Twitter. It is amazing how many of you follow me over there and how many of you I get to interact with on a daily basis. It's amazing. So definitely you're missing out if you haven't already. I will go ahead and link my Twitter in the description. Make sure to hit me up with that swift follow. But with that said, I'll catch you later. Have a great day, and until next time, take it easy. Peace out, guys.